Hello. Okay, next tutorial. This time I'm meant to be dressed up as the main villain from the movie Happy Death Day, or more specifically I suppose, Happy Death Day 2, which just came out I think. I've wanted to do this makeup since the first movie came out, but I just never got around to doing it, but seeing as the second movie is just coming out, I thought I'd give it a shot, so I hope this is okay. So yeah, if you'd like to learn how to recreate this makeup, stay tuned. Okie dokie, so we'll get this big ball rolling by popping on a plain latex bald cap, which you really don't have to do necessarily for this look. I'm only doing it, as you guys know, because I like to have the complete look. I think you could just pop on like a hooded cloak, that kind of thing, but I'm doing this just so that I can actually remove it if I want to and it reveals the whole look. I just think it's more effective that way. So if you did decide to pop on a ball cap, I'll pop a link on the screen up there. That link will take you to a video that I did in the past to teach you guys how to pop on a ball cap, just so I don't have to recap it in this video. I love saying that. I'm also going to be blocking out both of my eyebrows, so I'll pop that link on the screen up there as well if you wanted to learn how to do that. So I'm just going to pop on a ball cap, block out my eyebrows, and we'll go from there. Okie dokie, so once I applied my cap, as always, I went around the edge with about 3 layers of more liquid latex just to blend off that seam. I also covered my ears with a ball cap as well, just so my ears don't detract from the overall look. So then I'm going to start working on the eyes. So I'm going to take a Kryolan face liner pencil, which is just a really nice, easy to remove makeup pencil. And I'm going to use this to roughly trace on the shape that I want for the eyes. I am going to be drawing them over my own eyes, so the illusion works best when you close your eyes. You all know that I'm not a massive fan of doing that generally, but the eyes are kind of the focal point of this look, so I kind of have to make them as big as possible. I'll try and make the pupil as large as possible as well, just to see if I can make it work with my eyes open as well, but we'll see about that as we go along. So I'm going to take the pencil and start tracing on the shape that I want. So then, once I've outlined the rough shape, I can take a Superstar white watercolour and start colouring in the outside of the eye. Then, to colour in the newly drawn iris, I'm going to be using another Superstar watercolour. This one is in Magic Blue. Then once that's all done, I can take a black Superstar watercolour and colour in the fake pupils. So there we are. Next, I'm going to take my Kryolan face liner pencil again and I'm going to start drawing on a new face shape because I want the cheeks to really stand out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw around the face, then go around the cheeks and paint the rest of my ball cap in black watercolour. That way it will just make the cheeks look extra round, I think. So I'm just going to roughly trace that shape on. Okay, so as you can see, I've gone around my cheeks on either side just to make them look a little bit more rounded. So then, taking the same pencil again, I can start drawing on the shape that I want for the mouth. So it curves up quite high, so just think of a half moon shape. It does go up to about where the nose starts, so it's going to be quite theatrical. Okay, I also added the little tooth as well, of course. So then I can take the black Superstar watercolour again and I can start painting the inside of the fake mouth. I'm going to then take the white watercolour by Superstar again and colour in the little tooth. So then I can work on the foundation. So I'm going to be using a Kryolan TV paint stick in 3W. I'm just going to apply that on the inside of my face, blend it out, but just make sure not to go outside of this line. So then, taking an eyeliner pen, I'm using a Collection 2000 Extreme Felt eyeliner pen. I'm going to use that to define and neaten up the line around the eye, so it's going to start thin and then get thicker towards the end. Then, I'm just taking a tiny bit of the black watercolour and I'm just pulling it from the edge of the eye towards the centre, just to make it a little bit more three-dimensional. Then using the same felt eyeliner pen, I'm just going to draw 2 or 3 little eyelashes going off the side of the eyes. So once I finish that, I can start working on the face details. So to do that, I'm going to be using a dark brown cream from Makeup Forever. This is actually out of their Flash palette, but I'm only going to use the brown cream, so you can buy that individually if you wanted to. So I'm going to start on my cheeks, and to make them more rounded, I'm just going to quickly draw on a rough shape that I want, and then I'll blend it out afterwards. Okay, and you could really just leave it here. It looks like a really fun moustache, but you get the idea. So I'm then going to take this colour and blend it up, leaving the underside completely clean. You want the undersides here to be relatively dark to act as a new fold. Then I can just take the brown cream again and go just above the tip of my nose and then blend that colour towards the centre, just to make my nose look a little bit more rounded on the end. Then, taking the same brown cream, I'm going to go around the bottom half of the mouth, just leaving a centre or two away from the mouth. I'm also going to do exactly the same for the eyes, starting here and going all the way around to about here. Then I'm going to stop and blend that colour away. I'm also going to do the same thing with the brown cream underneath the eye, just going all the way along and then blend the colour down, leaving about a centimetre between the eye and the line. I'm also going to take a tiny bit of the black watercolour and just shade the top half of the tooth downwards, just to make it look like it's coming out of the mouth a little bit more. So then I can take the black watercolour by Superstar and colour in the rest of my bald cap and my neck. So finally, I'm just going to neaten a few details up, then pop on a costume, and I do believe I'm done. And there we go. That's my look, officially complete. So to finish the look off, I popped on 2 black gloves and a black coat. Yeah. And yeah, so that's my look complete. I really hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. I had a laugh doing it. I do love doing these makeups where it's kind of a forced expression, and this smile is just making me smile, so yeah. So if you like this video, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And yeah, so until next time. Bye, fluffies!